Your name is on YouTube, Straight Beast 36. And Nikki.
Do Straight Beast 36, he might pull it up. What did he say? Man, you made me forget what I was about to do, man. Talking all this shit, C-Bo.
Talking all that shit.
I was about to do something. Oh, man, C-Bo, man, shit, boy, shit, boy, shit. I know what I'm about to do.
I got offered tickets to the Braves game tonight.
No playoff.
Coach, we are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15.
I heard my mama with that food, man. I'm going to have to go out there and get the smash. Nigga ain't 8 and 24.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Boy, if there's one thing I hate, is niggas with mismatched sleeves.
Black and white and yellow and blue and purple and green.
This blue and this white. This blue on the left and white on the right. The quickest way to get a nigga kicked off the field. Hey, I don't care. My superstar showed up like this. Gone.
Here's the second year back out of NC State.
Naheem Hines. You take that off.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something.
We alright on defense.
To throw on second down is Luck.
Oh, that's on me.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the throwing football.
Oh, better with that, Mark, you sleep.
Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted.
Come on, get out there, Vaughn. Get out there, Vaughn. That boy Vaughn making plays, boy.
It's a touchdown. It was third down defensively. They were just hoping to make a play and get
thank you for the spot. Because we damn sure can't score on offense, please.
They're going to have to come right back on.
You seen that offense. You good. As long as you move the ball, be straight on offense. That's the way you set the tone. We ain't scoring a touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Who's back here?
The decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
You need to get that boy Jeffrey right.
What that boy speed is?
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
That one reason. There's really one reason why I did
at their own 18.
I'm trying to get him. Hey, if we could change position, bro, nigga be a tackle right now.
Escaping the pressure right.
That's one reason I didn't get Tristan Hill up. His speed was slow when he called him to get his sacks up.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
Hey, Cleve, I didn't knew you was going to let this bitch go.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catching, crazy Vaughn was still right the whole time. They ain't flow from the ball.
It's almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Oh, my God, bro. No. Ooh, because bro, we not starting, bro. We not going to get this started again. You need to pause, G. You need to pause. We can pause this thing. We can pause this bitch out there, G. Come on, bro. I call the time out my damn self.
Now a give right side. It's Hines. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Hey, I'm about to take the broadcast
defensively, and it likely forced.
That's not how that works, T-Bone.
No, not at all.
Okay. You gotta throw
to
the
Carl on
broadcast.
4th down. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
Oh, you lagged on the interception.
And here's a very low line drive.
Just,
almost
I'm seeing everything like late.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, my shit acting ass now. Offense probably gonna be shitty anyway. It's correct. Like, niggas, you playing on Wi-Fi? Nigga, Alex 85. I think I'm 75 right now. No, wait.
You better turn that high speed.
No, I'm 76.
You 76.
Yeah, I'm 76.
Go. 180.
Need Alex to go lose to the computer this week.
Wentz now on 1st down.
I cannot throw the
And
ball.
a big loss here as he's taken down. Justin Houston. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
So damn long. Who was it? Marcus Hunt.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Appreciate it.
Wentz. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Boy,
It's a gain of 7, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. For the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really Did you just see that nigga moonwalk away from the sideline?
Arrow in the game. Quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in the bunch. I mean,
hey, if I got that stiff arm off 24,
it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Okay.
Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
No.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. He's pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it.
I thought you were about to kick that off.
The Saints touchdown.
Hey, look.
Dallas Goedert,
right over
his
here.
2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Hey, man.
With the extra point. And it's now
better just fix it before the playoffs, man. I want to see this game when I'm out here watching the
touchdown to kick.
Shit, I beat Marv for lag.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Marv off the bottom 3.
Oh, no.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Durham, please.
Yeah.
Hey, that ball 3. Hey, that ball 3 really just stuck on him.
Set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive.
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
I couldn't get out of there.
Brought back to the 22. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
On first down, this is Geis.
Oh, my.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The back door was not open.
Clayton Gathers makes the stop. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try to make some plays in their backfield.
Just trying not to fuck up, man. That's what you mess up. Try too hard not to fuck up.
Boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his. So many play callers in the red zone worry about the negative effects of a play that they're about to call. But this guy, all he's worried about is gaining yardage and putting the ball in the hands of his playmakers.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hit the crowbar.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team.
They
stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now Love. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
He's trying to get clear of the game.
He did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them.
And he's
that was a kick.
Touchdown, Saints. Carson
Dallas got him in the bitch trying to go crazy, boy.
And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. What's good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Boy, Tebow, you got Rocky Sin. You got Rocky Sin, but that nigga Dallas got it. Hey, jump ball extraordinaire.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I like how they let receivers make that shit.
About 4 yards shy of where
the only thing about it is, hey, Cleve, you throw that bitch and the nigga do like the shit when he catch it, hold it for a second, and drop it. Oh, that's a pick.
Anything a pick, that's not a catch on here, almost.
And some dangerous territory, already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here.
You talking about niggas be trying to rat catch and get hit. Them motherfuckers 30 yards now.
To guard against is
calling Vaughn out there playing courtesy, bro.
Big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive.
But I ain't gonna lie though, when I don't rush the nigga, but my pass rush is suffering, bro.
I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
You said what?
That's from the right sideline here is complete. And he'll get this up past the 25.
Oh, shit, this whole time I thought he had 58. I think Westcar got 58, though.
Second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. This is Hines.
No, Perrotin got 52.
Who the fuck got 58? Close to the markers. He'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Hey, Cleve, that was the nicest move I've seen. As you press get skinny, Cleve.
A big roll of the dice on 4th.
Hey, that was nice, bro. They weren't doing that last.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw?
That was nice, bro. I like that, bro. Even you know the game, I like when man do shit like that, bro. That shit fun.
Never questioned in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost went, and that's caught inside the 30.
Damn, Xavier Woods got his ass. And Anzalone is there again.
Whenever I see a team turn over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down?
He's about to get out of there.
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Your niggas won't hold on to the ball, baby.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does something for a defense, because You're excited about hitting him in the
Boy,
first half.
Fang got a lot got to happen for them because we ain't even control our own defense.
All you need for Alex to lose one. Alex got 2 uses there in the field.
20 in a first down.
I still got to be Marvin the
Don't need to
Panther.
run another play here before the 2-minute
Yeah,
warning.
Let's see if they do it.
You're right, I got to finish the game out too, and I talked a lot of shit to Marvin the
Half of
Panther.
action. Coming up at the half,
Farm
a
ain't good
reminder,
right
we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's
I couldn't get out of there.
this one is
I had
down
nigga
he
open
goes.
this shit.
Anthony Walker
I got to work on my pocket.
in there to
movement, man.
drop him for a loss on the play.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forgive. Geis with a carry on second
Jeez,
down.
did you blake? Nah, this
That
nigga
play
bleached the
going
fucking
absolutely
safety, bro.
nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Yeah, he blights.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Now Wentz on third down. Over the middle, Smith.
Take those 2 blocks, please.
He's got this down to the 35. The Saints going to
Hey,
call
the way the
first
nigga got
of
them
their
blocks was crazy,
timeouts,
boy.
as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans. Number 2.
Who he played for last year in college?
26 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now Wentz.
Got him out of there, Cleve.
He's got
They just still made it tough.
open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now.
Boy, you saw how the nigga was playing.
For halftime.
Nigga, you saw how the nigga was playing the flex. He came back and tackled the nigga. Receiver
So a
across
late
the middle.
3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half.
All you gotta do is hold on to the ball.
Special to finish things off.
Y'all want that bit?
This will be taken very short. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line.
Hey, Cleve, all I know is...
Like, it's the bad starts, bro.
Hey, Cleve, all I know is... Hey, for a second, I thought that nigga Von Miller had called another one.
Final play before the quarter ends. The final shot before the break. Lock. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get it back in his own 3-yard
Hey, that boy Sean Dion.
Come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across
You know what? I like the
before he's
favorite
brought
part
down
of holding on to the ball. That
at
nigga
about the
ain't got no
23-yard
moves,
line.
bro.
Why is he a return man, bro?
So, bro, Cleve, I've been burned a lot with them fumbles, bro. Niggas been holding me with them fumbles. I don't feel this play. Change it.
They start the second half with a run by
Man,
Geis. Anthony
Oh, they
Walker,
did,
the
man.
other
Oh,
Colts
my God.
linebacker with over 100 tackles a year ago, making the play there.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis.
My dumb ass.
Oh,
that was my
yard
fault.
up to the 25.
Nigga ran through the wrong hole, bro.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Saints just continue to
nickel.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
I didn't change it.
It's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
You know why I knew how fast he was nickel? I ain't even looking for it, man. I don't be doing this little shit like that. The reason I knew was because the nigga, when I be playing Ultimate Team, they be having that damn Pat Tillman back there say that he be getting burnt when I be going nickel sometimes. Might have to forget to take his ass up.
Bring it back to just
you know, you just press triangle, like, you know, they generate that line. You got a 5 safety, they gonna put him at sub.
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. A shotgun snap for Luck.
Who did?
Yeah. Sheldon Rankins coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Chargers, Minnesota.
Now Luck. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Von Miller in there to get it, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball.
Oh, you dumb ass!
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Eli Apple, good to the core there as he gets in and knocks it away. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. It's fielded at the 45. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that officially. Give him 15. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Watch the slant.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now and then, open down the middle of the field, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown, Saints. Traquan Smith. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are pouring it on. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return. And a Saint touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Out of the gun, Luck. Caught left side by Funchess. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now it's locked. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is finally
out
of bounds,
it did not like that
taking it down inside the 30.
That's a hell of a
Look,
play.
you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack. And Luck will be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Sam Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know all week long.
I ain't never heard no shit like that.
Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up.
Boy, what?
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
Legit.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Oh, he's
got a first down past the 30. Cut back to the left. And he's going to cut it to the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Traquan Smith. 84 yards. And the Saints just continue to roll.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Luck's good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant, watch the slant.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Check out. Alert, 180. General West. Go.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. Try to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
I missed with the other nigga, bro.
Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
I missed with one nigga.
Defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Let's rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
There's Locke.
Hands alone. Oh, hands alone there. You know what? He still made a play. He still made a play.
Before he's out of bounds. Now the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
They'll try and run for it. And an alley to run. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts gain a bit of respectability. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Anthony Walker, his second sack of the night.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Throwing on second and long. Wentz, this short throw caught by Goddard. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Wentz now to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to bring up the fourth down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints.
Oh, fuck, I ain't trying to do this.
Shot with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Switch the angle, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, they put me in a bird's eye view.
And the Colts come up now first and 10 at their own 26. From the gun, here's Locke. Gets this to Campbell
he stopped
on the
him
right
and got on.
side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. On first down, it's Locke. Under pressure, and down he goes. Locke is sacked. Von Miller in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. To try again after the sack. Locke.
You got it.
The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they'll get this well past midfield.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, my safety can't go. These niggas can hit.
35. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Luck now to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Now a first down throw. Locke.
Oh, damn. Oh, that was Von Miller.
Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Wentz to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
They come out here in the I. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Geis, they'll try to run it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But that's the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 30, 10, 5. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 280! Here we go, here we go! Here we go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
I definitely fucked that up.
And at this point, after that return for a touchdown, I guess the only thing is you're asking what else could go wrong.
Oh,
Not
man, I had to pass.
I think that between the two of us, we thought this was over before. I believe now it's really over.
They'll try and run it here. And they will not get the 2 points here, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways. And that will be the final snap of the ball game.
I got a big catch it, man.
Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Saints, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Colts, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.